What? Bang!
Pro Wrestling Podcast. Just when they think they got the answers, I change the question.
Rep screwed rep.
Yeah.
Woo! Who are you to doubt El Dandy? Because this guy's a serious professional.
Did he do it? Unbelievable.
I'm too hot to handle and too cold to hold. And I am Macho King Savage.
Shut your mouth, you thong-wearing fatty. I said WWE stands for. It's me, Austin. I will never retire.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
Hey, yo, Pro Wrestling Podcast listeners, welcome to the show where we don't sing it, we bring it. Help us out and click subscribe to show your support. Hey, look, are you sick and tired of dropping a boatload of cash every single year whenever they come out with the latest and greatest wrestling video game? It's like a perpetual debt that we carry every single year. You gotta stop. Cut them off, stop feeding them the cash every year, jump into Wrestler Unstoppable, available totally free online right now at app.wrestlerunstoppable.com. You get to sign contracts, get into storylines, headline PLEs, even build your own corporation from the ground up, all included totally free. Got to check it out at app.wrestlerunstoppable.com. If you want to get your name in the shout outs like my good buddy John down in Texas, then you got to join the Pro Wrestling Podcast family. And the only way to do that is to pop over to the Pro Wrestling Patreon page at patreon.com/Pro Wrestling Podcast. Sign up today. We got loyalty rewards if you're a $15 a month contributor. I'll let you co-host a show with me. $7.50 a month. Entry into a drawing to also co-host with myself. Hello and welcome to this episode of the Pro Wrestling Podcast. If you've got questions, comments, something you want me to touch on in the future episode, the only way I'm going to know that is if you give me a call at the Pro Wrestling Sound Off line, 267-642-1160. I will get to those comments, questions, concerns, whatever it is, in a future episode. Give me a shout. Let me check into that for you. Tonight, we are talking WWE signing the potential next member of the Bloodline or the MFTs or whatever off faction Jacob Fatu eventually creates. Zilla Fatu, the word is he may have already put pen to paper. And he was at the Performance Center, and the word is that he was doing all the things they do in terms of assessment and preparation for when someone is actually signed. He may already be signed. This is going to add to the whole Bloodline story and conversation. There's a lot going on there, whether you're talking about, the original Bloodline, the addition of Jacob Fatu, the stuff going on with Solo, the MFTs, and even more craziness with that coming up very soon. And now Zilla coming into the picture. Very curious to see what they do with this. I remember a couple years ago when Paul Heyman said that the Bloodline storyline was only in like the 5th inning. I'm starting to believe that because they're doing so much. And this is just one more member of the family that'll be under the WWE umbrella. Got to talk a little bit about CM Punk. He's in the news because there was a rumor floating around that there were some issues between CM Punk and WWE. And then other people tried to debunk that. And now Dave Meltzer is reporting on the Wrestling Observer newsletter that there are some issues between Punk and WWE, but they're a little more blown out of proportion than they need to be. Basically, conversation around the fact that CM Punk wanted to return at the July 6th Raw show, but that the reason he was off television was to prepare him to make a move to SmackDown to get into a program with Cody Rhodes, and that WWE does not want him at the July 6th Raw episode. So a little bit of politicking there, a little bit of frustration. And the reason he wants to be there at July 6th is because they're going to be in Chicago, his hometown. He wants to be in Chicago for every show that ever goes to Chicago. And I get it. I don't know why there's not a simple compromise to this. I really don't. I don't know why you didn't bring him back tonight on SmackDown if that was the case. Bring him back, have him just stand in the walkway At the end of the show, when the people involved in a world championship match are in the ring talking, it adds a layer of intrigue because obviously he had that conversation after Mania with Cody. He has a history of defeating Gunther. He and Sami Zayn haven't really mixed it up. It adds an interesting layer to things. Instead, they don't bring him back, tonight, and you're going to end up having this situation with him and him being a little bit frustrated. But at the end of the day, Punk is a professional. I think he's learned a lot from his past misgivings, and I think he's going to do just fine. He'll have a great program with Cody, probably heading into SummerSlam. If you listen to our prediction show about Night of Champions, you know that's already what I'm thinking is going to happen at SummerSlam. So hopefully, water under the bridge, bigger, blown out of proportion, not too serious. Also returning to WWE after having serious back issues and the rumor is losing a ton of weight is Bruce Pritchard coming back to work in his head of creative capacity. He is the executive president of creative or something of that nature. I forget the exact phrasing of it, but he's been gone since WrestleMania 42, and now him finally coming back, getting back into the fold. Everything that happens creatively in WWE is supposed to go through him. So I'm sure him being present and at the tapings is going to work wonders for his efficacy in being able to call things on the fly, change things up when need be, move segments around, do whatever they got to do. I suspect that WWE has missed him greatly. I know there's a lot of people that still believe that he's like Vince's right-hand man and somehow is like a stooge for Vince to this day. Maybe that's true. I don't know. I don't think any of us will ever know for sure. But at the end of the day, just having him back, I think, is a positive for WWE. So we'll have to wait and see if there's any impact on the quality of the shows, especially after people like Braun Strowman were in the news, putting out on X the other day when Cody was doing an interview and talking about how Triple H is the best booker for WWE, blah, blah, blah. And Braun Strowman put out the ratings don't say that, LOL, which was hilarious. And I love that he did that. Not afraid to poke the bear a little bit. I don't suspect he's going back to WWE anytime soon anyway. So why not say what's on your mind? But I think it's all in good fun. I think he would love for WWE to be doing record business. But, he's also being honest, which obviously sometimes WWE is not. They like to brag without having all the stats to brag about. So we'll have to wait and see. They are very upset at WWE right now, though, because the results from tonight's SmackDown episode were leaked online. The show emanating from the O2 Arena in London. They filmed it days ago. Like, dude, it's 2026. How do you expect results not to get leaked online? Like, everybody who has any correspondence anywhere near every venue you go to is going to have somebody in the crowd writing down the results, writing down every detail they can, and reporting it back to a website of some kind so it can leak the spoilers. If you want to read spoilers, do it. If you don't want to read it, don't. It should have no impact on the viewing of the show. I'll be up quite frankly with you. I don't watch SmackDown every single week. I frequently will read spoilers because their programming doesn't draw me in like it used to. I watch Raw every week as live as I possibly can, but SmackDown, I get to it when I get to it. If that's the case, then it is what it is. It's not changing my viewership knowing the spoilers. I was either going to watch it or not watch it to begin with. So, I don't know. It seems like it's a very old school way of thinking about things, getting frustrated over internet leaks in a world where everything is so instantaneously available to everyone. Of course, we all know what happens on SmackDown tonight, and if you don't, check into my SmackDown reaction episode because I'll be doing that right as the show goes off the air tonight. And one last thing for this episode, Lash legend Trick Williams, they have officially tied the knot. Congratulations to the happy couple on their wedding. It's always great to be able to report really positive, exciting things, especially for people who are really coming into their own in the world of professional wrestling. Trick Williams clearly being set up for a very big role in the company for the foreseeable future. Lash legend in a pairing with Nia Jax, which has done nothing but elevate her character. And I believe is really going to get her ready for a major singles push at some point. But right now, their focus is on that marriage, which is a beautiful thing. Congratulations to both of them. That's all the time we have for this episode. Check back with us next episode. Run down the latest wrestling news and rumors. Special thanks, as always, to Suno for creating the music and sound effects we use in our show. If you want to bring a new friend to family game night, it's easy. You got to get a copy of Sketchy People. Showcase your artistic side in this game from Beezle Games by going to thegamecrafter.com and picking up your copy today. If you're looking for your next career move, maybe you're thinking college, university life, maybe you just need some formal training for your next career decision, go to our website at frolifeplanning.com for all your higher education needs, as Fro Life Educational Planning is for today, for tomorrow, and for life with Fro Life. I'm Fred Froelich, better known as Dr. Fro. I want to thank you for taking some time with us tonight. Until next episode, take care. Have a great one.